I've just come back from a ride with this thing. If you want to check out that video, make sure to go and check it out after this video, obviously. And now I'm going to take this one for a ride. It's pretty exciting. Got the 21-inch front wheel. This is the first time I've ever ridden the 900. I'm expecting good things. It's a nice looking bike. The 21-inch front tire is something that I'm interested in, obviously, because my bike has the 19-inch front, which obviously makes it better on road, but less good off road. Anyway, let's get on and have a go, have a crack. I'm expecting this to sound a lot better too. Oh, it's tall as well. I see they've still got the same power on mode here. This was the like you had on the 1250s. And does this move, or that's stationary? No, that's stationary. Okay. Now I've got to remember that was automatic. This is not. Oh man, the position on this bike feels so much better actually. Oh, it's all new ergonomics. Everything's different to the other bike I just rode. I must say it's a lot quieter than I thought, to be honest. Oh, but I feel pretty good on this actually. So this is running the Karoo 4s, which is what I've been running on my bike. So maybe that's why I'm feeling pretty good about it. This gear shifter feels very weird. Is it a quick shifter? I think it is. Oh man, it feels, immediately I can feel it's lighter. Like, I know that's probably obvious, but I must say I wasn't expecting it to feel that much lighter. But immediately that's what I get. That gear shifter is like too high up for me or something. It feels very odd. So immediately I feel comfortable on this bike, and that might be because it's more set up the way I would set it up. So my handlebars are a bit taller, my foot to seat ratio is much nicer. I've got another bike here, what a legend. Yeah, my foot to seat ratio is much nicer. The quick shifter is actually really solid. Like the gear shift itself feels quite funny because it's like soft and whatnot, but shifting quickly actually feels really nice. Yeah, I've been riding the Karoo 4s for the last 8,000 kilometers, so it kind of feels familiar, I suppose. So immediately I'm like super comfortable. Also, the first thing I noticed was how much smaller the wind protection is. So I find I'm getting hit with much more wind. But I suppose you'd expect that from their more off-road variant. The switchgear is the old switchgear. So you've got your power in the middle, you've got your dedicated heated grips button right here, which is quite nice. You've also got your dedicated traction control right there, which is pretty good too. But as it feels so far, it feels quite snatchy actually. Like, it feels very grabby, which you could call that a bad thing, you could call it a good thing. I'll try. Oh Jesus. Like just then I accidentally blipped the throttle. Like, let's go into road mode. How does that feel now? It still feels pretty snatchy, if I'm honest. Like, more so than my GS. I mean, that's obviously just something you would eventually get used to, and you'd learn how to use it. And also you can go into the modes and soften it and, you know, select different options. I'm going to do a tiny bit of off-roading with this. They've got the off-road tyres on it, so I'm going to, let's say not off-road, gravel. Although it has been raining, so maybe that'll be mud. These tyres are terrible in mud. I can definitely feel the wind, and I'm not even going that fast. But it feels like a really nice bike to ride, actually. Standing position, oh, actually, standing position is a bit awkward, if I'm honest. Something feels like it's in my way. The tank, this tank kind of feels a bit strange. Feels like it's pushing in on me. Interesting. But the quick shifter is really nice on this. Like, it's even better than the automatic one on the auto bike. Super smooth quick shifter. That's really nice. Let's go back to dynamic mode. Even downshifts are really smooth. That's cool. And yeah, I automatically feel so much more comfortable on this bike than I did on the Adventure. And I'm not saying like the seat is more comfortable, I'm saying like the positioning is way more comfortable for me. Okay, we're gonna go and do this little road. This turns to dirt. It might be a bit wet and slippery, but we'll see. So, one really major thing for me is I am getting hammered with wind. I mean, the good thing about it is it's kind of clean wind, but still it's really, really hammering me compared to what I normally ride. So you guys know I'm on the 1300 GS, but in saying that, this feels so much more nimble, I must say. And yeah, just wow. But the standing position feels a bit odd for me. Like, I feel like my GS is thinner in the standing position. I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right for me. Something like there's a real hard point that's sticking into my knees. Anyway, let's go for Enduro Pro. Man, the quick shifter on this is brilliant. It's really good. Oh yeah. Oh, a bit of puddles. Man, that feels really snatchy for Enduro. Bloody hell. Oh yeah. Bit of... Wow, bloody hell. I mean, it feels great. It's just something to get used to. Let's go in here. I've been in here many times, as you will well know. See how that suspension feels. Now, I haven't modified the suspension at all. I'm just riding in whatever it was set. It feels so snatchy. So like blow, blow, blow. Oh, tank reserve level reached. Roger that. Like, this is dead end trail. I've got to turn around. How does it feel turning? Not too bad. Balance is there. It's a little bit top heavy balance. Oh, brakes are good. I feel like I'm fighting this a little. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I feel like compared to the GS, I am fighting it a bit, but then once you actually sit down and get through these tight trails, it does start to feel nice. Oh, it's slippery. I think that's where this shines over the big GS. Obviously it's not as wide. Oh Jesus, stalled it. There's a little tiny trail here that I can go in. I've taken my GS down here. Ah, feels good. Feels good. Oh man, it's so slippery once you break the cover. It's very slippery. Feels pretty good, man. Feels like it's capable. But very snatchy. Very snatchy. Oh, it feels like it can handle a lot though. Oh. So easy to get whiskey throttle. Feels quite good off-road, I must say. I mean, you would kind of expect that, wouldn't you? I don't know what's down here. I've never been. It feels like it'll handle a lot of what you chuck at it. Like I said, I've never been down here. I don't know what's here. Nothing, apparently. Let's turn this sucker around. Let's go in here. Ruts. That feels really good. So this bike, I really like it. I think it's great. It feels nice. The only issue for me is it's really snatchy. I've got it in rain mode, which is the most polite mode, and just that initial, like after that it's fine, but that initial bit of power is, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's like really like rah, rah, and then it's fine after that. I don't know if that's something to do with the chain drive, but for me it feels incredibly snatchy and very whiskey throttle inducing, which is not good. But otherwise, like, the ergonomics of the bike feel great, apart from that one little bit that seems to dig into my knee for some reason when I'm standing. But it's a really terrific bike, I think. And the quick shifter is better than on my GS, hands down better. The downshifts are better, the upshifts are better, nothing feels clunky, and I'm not sure why. Like, the shifter itself feels like it has a cushion on it. Maybe that's contributing. The only other major downside is this wind. I'm getting pounded by the wind right now, and this has no adjustment. I don't know if you can get ones with adjustment, maybe this model just doesn't have it. But other than that, it's a really cool bike. It's a lot less forgiving than the GS. And what I mean by forgiving, like, the GS is a lot harder to stall. The 1300 is a lot harder to stall. This is very easy to stall, I've noticed. Oh, Jesus. Me. And maybe that's because I've come from the GS and it's very easy and I've gotten lazy, but this is very easy to stall in my opinion, especially when off-roading. But I really like this bike. It's quite nice. I think it looks good. It handles well. I would prefer different tires. They're the Karoo 4s, and I even still I had a couple of front tire washouts, which I really don't enjoy. But all in all, it's a really good bike. I quite like it. Am I being not harsh enough? I feel like it tips into corners quite well. It's very predictable. The only issue is that snatchiness on the throttle. Like, let's see, I'll put it into dynamic mode and let's see. Yeah, it's just, even in 6th gear, it's so snatchy. But the gear changes feel terrific. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys. Okay, so I've just picked my bike up from the service. 879 euros. Bit of a steep one. So they said that because they had to do a valve clearance, and when they did the valve clearance, apparently there was something going on with the exhaust valve, and I can actually notice how much better it's sounding. It sounds way better right now than what it was when I came in. So I know they've actually done something, which is good. Like, it's sounding way smoother right now, which is nice. Now we're going to do this little trail. I did this on the 900 today and it felt actually really good to ride. This is my trail. So I want to see what it feels like on this. And already I can notice, because this feels like it doesn't roll over things as easy. It feels a lot more bouncy. I've gotten used to that sensation, but on the 900, the 900 got over all this just with ease, whereas this feels Yeah, a lot more bouncy. Like, I still was able to go through it pretty quick, but yeah, okay. Well, there you go. The 900 is a better off-road bike than the 1300. Although, like that, I couldn't do it on the 900. I was struggling. Let's see what it's like going back. I'm also not in my full gear, which is a bit of a no-no, but I didn't feel like wearing all my gear to pick up the bike. Like, I can still get this bike going. It just, yeah, it bounces a heck of a lot more. Whereas the 900 didn't pogo around as much. And what I mean by pogoing is like the 900 soaked up the bumps, whereas this kind of feels like it's doing that, which is interesting. It's very interesting because yeah, the 900 felt like it soaked up the bumps a lot better, and it was just kind of riding over it. Whereas this feels like sometimes it's just going, yeah, like that. Bomb, 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 as you're hitting these bumps. Well, that's very interesting, and I don't know, should I have gone and test ridden these bikes? Could be dangerous. Nah, I still love this bike. And the biggest drawback for the 900 was that wind protection. And obviously the motor's not as playful as this, but it is everything you'll ever need. Like, you'll never need more than what it gave. Oh, this feels good though. So good to be back on my bike. Just feels more natural. Okay, well, I'll get back to the house and I'll review these maintenance documents and see what they actually did and how much they charged. Yeah? Sounds like a plan.